Hello, hello. Hello, Facebook family, Periscope. You guys come on in and join me for this fabulous Friday. It's a fabulous Friday, y'all. Happy Fabulous Friday, everyone. I am coming live at you for the word of the day. I know it's been a few weeks since I've been on. My schedule has been hectic. My schedule has been crazy. But when you come on, make sure to join me and share. Tell people to come on in and share. Thank you for joining. Blessings from Delaware. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate that. Thanks everyone for sharing. Hey, Ava Marie. Thank you, Prophetess, for getting on. Love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you, Precious. Thank you for inviting followers. Thank you, everyone. I am going to be quick today. In my mind, I am. But I just want to release this word to you. It's the FabFriday word of the day, and this is what the Lord has put in my spirit. Okay, so y'all, he who has an ear to hear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying on today, because somebody needs to hear this. I need to hear this. God has blessed me to hear this on today, and what he has given me, I'm going to share with you. So I come with you with this topic today, that he heard you. That's right. He heard you. All right. And God gave me the scripture. I was like, God, give me a scripture. And he took me. I'm going to share this with you. Y'all hear this. Isaiah 49 verses 12 through 17. He heard you. I hope this is going to be a confirmation to somebody, because God is about to do something phenomenal. And if you guys believe by faith that this thing is about to happen, watch and see what the Lord is about to do. But look with me. Isaiah 49 verses 12 through 17. It says, surely these shall come from afar. Look, those from the north and the west, and these from the land of Sinim. Sing, O heavens, be joyful, O earth. Break out in singing, O mountains. For the Lord has comforted, y'all hear this, the Lord has comforted me, and my Lord hasn't forgotten me. Look, the Lord had, for the Lord has comforted his people and will have mercy on his afflicted. But Zion said, come on somebody, I want y'all to hear this. But Zion said, the Lord has forsaken me, and my Lord has forgotten me. And can a woman forget her nursing child and not have compassion on the son of her womb? Surely they may forget, yet I will not forget you. See, I have inscribed on you the palms of my hands. Your walls are continually before me. Your sons shall make haste. Your destroyers and those who laid waste shall go away from you. I'm going to say that again. He said, can a woman forget her nursing child? I want to speak to a situation. I don't know who this is for, but I want to speak to a situation where you may not be like Zion, because the scripture said, but Zion said, the Lord has forsaken me, and my Lord has forgotten me. Some of you have a situation that you're believing God for, and it doesn't seem like God is hearing, God is moving, God is doing, but God said, Zion said this, Zion, my own people. And then God reminded Zion, he said, can a woman forget her nursing child and yet still have compassion on the son of her womb? He said, surely she may forget. He said, but I will not forget you. I will not forget the prayers. I am seeing those that are coming against you. He said, your destroyers and those who laid you waste, they shall go away. Whatever it is that you're believing God for right now, God is saying, he's giving you this word. I heard you, daughter. I heard you, son. He said, watch this. You're coming into the time of manifestation. Some of us are coming into a time of manifestation, even though it doesn't seem like that time is upon you. See, God will take simple things and to confound the wise, because you're looking at a situation right now, and it's a situation that is like, okay, let's be real. We all got faith to believe God for something. If you are a child of God, you're believing God for something. But when that faith gets tested, because that's something that you're believing God for has not been made manifest, then it's like, okay, God, what's going on? You start second guessing. Well, maybe it's not my time. Maybe it's not my season. Maybe God is waiting on a minute. Maybe God got something different planned. And then you start second guessing the very thing that God put on the inside of you. God said, no, 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 no. He said, I'm taking the simple things to confound the wise. Yet, though you don't see it, will you trust me? Yet you don't know what I'm doing. Will you still believe that it's made manifest? God is saying, I heard you. And you are in a now season for manifestation. I think I said this before, because God is saying you are in a now season for now manifestations. Don't let your faith fail you, because you may not think your faith is failing you. But I'm going to tell you, your faith will fail you when you start thinking, well, maybe it's not the time, when it is the time. You may start thinking, maybe it's not the season, when it is the season. See, that's when your faith will actually really start failing you, and you thinking that your faith is in the right place, but then you put off what God is trying to do tomorrow because it's not done today. You start putting it off. But God said, well, I wasn't really trying to manifest it today. Your faith is telling you that, it had to happen at this time and at this place. And God said, I heard you. I heard you. I heard you. But when we as Christians start thinking that maybe it's not the time and maybe it's not the season, we don't even know that our faith is failing us at that very moment. And we have to catch ourselves before we wreck ourselves, because we'll start talking the promises of God. We'll start talking them on out the way to another time and season, and we don't even realize it. We'll start saying, well, you know what? I think God is going to do this I feel like maybe next month or this or that. And our faith start failing us, but we think our faith isn't. God said, look, I heard you. I heard you. I heard you. But you got to hear me. You got to know me. And I think I see the woman of God, Latanya. Thank you, woman of God, because she's on. I was just telling her, she just texted me, and I was in and Latanya, I don't even have to call you because I'm finna give this testimony right now. I was in my prayer time this morning, my meditation time, and I was seeking God, and I'm believing God for something. Y'all, anybody believing God for something big, something that's like bigger than you? So I'm believing God for something that's just so much bigger than me. And I began, and I said, God, I said, this is so big. I said, I need, I'm scheduled to minister tonight, y'all. And you ain't seen no flyers for this one because it's going to be an intimate setting for a church that I'm in covenant with. So I'm scheduled to minister tonight, prophetically move, prophetically speak, prophetically flow, and then tomorrow I got to prophetically teach. So I'm like, okay, God, tonight I got to prophetically flow. Now listen, this is me and my prayer time with my Father. I'm being real as I can be with him. I was like, God, tonight I got to prophetically flow, and I got to prophetically minister to people on what thus saith the Lord. I said, but God, I need you to send me somebody to speak in my ear, to give me a word, because I'm always prophesying. I'm always building up. I'm always uplifting, exhorting, edifying. I'm always bringing impartation and educating people and trying to help people get to their next level and what you call them to. God, I'm always in that position. I said, but God, today, I need some kind of confirmation. I need some kind of affirmation that this thing that I'm believing you for, that I know is so much bigger than me. I said, I need you to send somebody to prophesy to me. I need you to send somebody to speak to me. I need you to send somebody to declare and decree to me, because this right here, I can't let my faith fail me. And I'm not going to do it. So I need you to speak a word, oh God. I need you to speak a word. And if I could pull my phone up, I would give you the exact word that the woman of God gave me by text. And I would read it, but I'm on Periscope, and I can't pull that up while I'm on Periscope. But she said, she began to speak the very thing that I was believing God for. The very thing that I needed confirmation on. She sent me a text out of the blue, y'all. out of the blue. And God said, I heard you at that very moment. God said, I heard you. And then he got me on this today to share with y'all that God heard you. And this is your word. Just like she sent me a word of confirmation, this is your word of confirmation and affirmation that God heard you. And it's only in due time and due season for the manifestation. Don't let your faith say, well, maybe next month, maybe next year, maybe in 6 months from now, maybe in 3 months from now. God said, no, the time is now. And then let me tell you how good God is. Y'all know every Wednesday, I give you a fab tip of the week, right? And as I was praying, God gave me the word to my prayer because God gave me a vivid picture of the fab tip of the week that I send out. And the fab tip of the week said, something about your dreams being bigger than you, right? Your budget being, and it said, God is not checking your bank account. He's checking your faith account. Come on, somebody. I don't know who this is for. So God heard you, right? But there's a picture that's trying to get you to think, make you think that God did not hear you because it's bigger than you. And then your faith will say, well, not right now. Because I need X, Y, and Z, and then come back around to A, B, C, D, then all the way to Z again, and then I'm going to need another A, B, C, you know? And it's like, God said, I'm not checking your bank account. I'm checking your faith account. How much currency do you have in your faith account? How much currency do you have? See, God said, Abraham, the word said, Abraham believed God and it was credited to him as righteousness. How much credit do you have in your account from God? Because I preached this before, that if you got good credit, in the natural, watch this. If you got good credit in the natural, you can go to any car lot, to any house that's being built. You can go to any lender, any bank, and sign your name on the dotted line and get whatever it is you want. Why? Because you got good credit. You got good credit with man. But if that being so, how much faith credit do you got with God? Are you building your faith account with God while you sending up those prayers that God, I need a manifestation. God, I need a breakthrough. God, I need a healing. God, I need a deliverance. But while the time that you're speaking that in the atmosphere, is your faith account are you stacking the chips in your faith account? So that when God hears that, God, I need, God, I'm asking, God, I'm seeking, and he says, okay, hold on, let me go and see if you got enough in your faith account for me to move on your now, right? And so God goes back and he checks our faith account. Okay, yep, oh, wow, she is fully loaded with some faith. But what happens when God goes and check our faith account and it's in the negatives? What happens when God goes back and check our faith account and we barely making it? We living, you know, that check to check living. We living faith to faith living. We got enough faith for this moment, then enough little faith, but then I don't know about that moment. So our faith account is looking slim. God said, I heard you. I heard you, and I am not forgotten, and I'm ready to release. But sometimes we have to go back and check ourselves. Go back and check your faith account. Go back and see how much credit you got with God, because your faith account is building your credit account with God as to if you can go before the throne and say, God, this is what I need today. God said, let me check your credit. Well, by golly, you got superb credit from me. You got superb credit. Baby, you can get whatever you ask for. Get whatever you want. Get whatever you want. That's what God is saying. You get whatever you want because you done built your faith account up so much. I was in prayer this morning. I said, God, I believe you. I said, but just like you have me ministering and giving somebody some confirmation and some affirmation, I need you to send me that thing on today. I need you to give me something to let me know that my faith is where it needs to be, because otherwise I will get in a position where my faith will start failing me, and I will say, maybe God didn't hear me. Maybe it's premature. Maybe it is premature. Maybe it isn't the time. But I said, God, no. If it is so, watch this. If it is so, God, I need you to send somebody to me today and prophetically speak to me. I know I got to do this tonight. I'm trying to get my mind right now. I'm getting in a position where I know I got to do something, and I'm going to do it. If I got God, I'm going to do it. But I just need you to send me somebody. Is that okay? And I thank God for the woman of God, LaTonya Thomas. Thank you for speaking, and thank you for giving me that word. It was out of the blue. It was out of the blue. I'm sitting here working, getting ready to do my thing, doing what I do, and out of the blue, I forgot. I prayed that prayer early this morning because my prayer time, you know how you supposed to have your routine. You get up and you give God what's his. I know some mornings you probably got a lot going on, but you need to have that FaceTime with God to give him what's his. And so I had my morning time, my meditation time, and I gave God what was his. And then I forgot. I went on and carried on about my day. And then when that text came through, God reminded me. He said, I heard you. Yep, I heard you. And then he said, I ain't forgotten. Do what I told you to do. Somebody needs to hear this today. Do what God told you to do. Do what God told you to do. I'm going to say that again. Do what God told you to do. Do what God told you to do. I don't care what it looked like. I don't care what it seemed like. I don't care who's supporting and who ain't supporting. I don't care who done confirmed you, who done affirmed you. Do what God told you to do, because it should be so big that it's scaring you right now. It should be so something, and not that type of fear that will make you tuck your tail and walk away from it, but that type of scare that you do it while you shaking in your knees, your knees shaking, your teeth chattering. You just do it anyway. You just go for it anyway. You bust a move anyway. You just do what God told you to do. Even if you fail at it on the first try, even if it don't look right, even if it don't seem right, even if it don't, you do what God told you to do. Blood, sweat, tears, you do what God told you to do. It's bigger than you. And God is going to send you the resources. He's going to send you the people. He's going to send you the money. He's going to send you everything all he needs is your faith account to get on up. He said, come on, get on up here, because that faith account, it got a little low. Some of us went in the negatives. And he said, no, get on up now, because your faith account then got on the low end. I need you to stop talking yourself out of what I'm about to do. Stop talking yourself out, talking about it ain't time, it ain't season. You needed a word of affirmation or confirmation like I asked God? Well, bam, here you go. Do what God told you to do. He heard you. He heard you. Okay, that's all I got. I hope this blessed somebody, because this blessed me today. This blessed me. The woman of God blessed me. Y'all blessed me. I be looking for me a word too sometimes. God, I prophesy to nations and prophesy to people left and right. Since somebody prophetically speak about this situation, I need somebody to speak to me. Shoot, I'm just saying. I cannot keep it real with y'all today. I'm just trying to keep it real. Okay? Thank y'all for tuning in. That's all I had. I just wanted to encourage y'all to do what God told you to do. God heard you. Now go back and check your faith account. Because if your faith account is on fleek, like the kids be saying, is your faith account on fleek? Then you can get whatever you want from God. You can get whatever you want from God. You got good credit. Come on. All right? So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to share. Share the word with somebody, because somebody need to hear this. Do what God told you to do. And some of y'all gotten and told y'all to get in my prophetic training program. Y'all know y'all supposed to be in it. Y'all know it's open registration right now, the prophetic gift zone. If you are called to the office of a prophet, gift of prophecy, or just want to know something more about the prophetic, then you need to go to trishmnow.com. trishmnow.com. Get my 3 free classes, Prophetic 101. Take the 3 free classes. Get registered for the 12-month mentoring program. $57 early bird registration. That's going off soon, okay? Get in early. Get in where you fit in. Get in early, okay? Get in early. Go on and register. God is calling you higher. I got people on here now that are in the program, that have gone through the program, and everybody ain't had nothing but good things to say about this program. They've gone to another level. I got humble people, y'all. I got people with titles. I got pastors, apostles, prophets. They got all kinds of titles, but they humble enough to know that God told them to sit themselves down and get trained and get groomed. And that's what they're doing. And I am grateful for the humility of the people that God has sent me. They're not trying to be showboats. They're not trying to be know-it-all. They just want to learn more. And so y'all go to my site. Thank you for posting it, LaTanya. I appreciate that. Go to my site. Get the 3 free classes so you get an idea what the 12 months is going to be all about. Register. All right, guys, I done took enough of your time. I love y'all. Do what God told you to do. Thank you, Sabrina, for the testimony. Thank you guys on Periscope for the testimony of praise, because I don't want to take no glory. I'm giving it back to God. This is all God's doing. This is all God. This prophetic gift zone, I told y'all before, I prophesied this a year or 2 ago. I said, God is raising up new voices. We love our T.D. Jakes and Joel Osteens of the world, but God is raising up new voices who have a new sound, a unique sound, but it's still all from the word of God. He's raising them up. He's waking folks up. He's slapping them in the face saying, wake up, rise up. I'm telling y'all. And I'm trying to be a midwife to help these folks get up and do what God is calling them to do. And I'm going to push them to greatness as best as I can. So trishmnow.com, y'all. Go on there, register. If you have questions, email us info@trishim-ministries.com, and we'll answer any questions you have. Inbox us on this page, Trishim, and we'll answer. But I'm done. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Phoebe. Love you dearly. I appreciate everyone. Y'all have a fabulous Friday. I'm ministering tonight. Keep me in your prayers. I minister tonight and tomorrow. So keep me in your prayers, all right? Love you. Amen.